Ever notice how, like, a single picture can just spark something in you? Like it's telling a whole story without any words.
Yeah, it's wild. That's what we're diving into today, right? That power of visual storytelling, how much we can get from just an image.
Exactly. We're taking a deep dive into Float by Daniel Miyares. It's this really captivating picture book. And get this, there are no words. It's all pictures.
Oh, wow. No words at all.
Yeah.
Okay, that's intriguing. I'm curious how that works. How does a story even happen without, well, words?
That's the cool part. It's like up to you. You bring your own understanding to the table. So we've collected a bunch of different thoughts and interpretations about it.
Oh, okay. So we're going to, unpack that, see what people are getting from this wordless book.
Right. But before we get too deep, have you ever seen this book?
I haven't, actually. Wordless picture books are not usually my first pick, to be honest. I'm more of a, words kind of person.
Yeah, I get that. But this one, it starts with this neat little detail. Right inside the cover, there are instructions for folding a paper boat.
A paper boat, huh? Sounds kind of clever. It's drawing you in right from the beginning.
Exactly. And that paper boat, well, it's the heart of the whole story. It's all visual, right?
Mhm.
So our goal today is to kind of break down what's happening in Float so we can, appreciate all those
I
details.
like that, a shortcut to understanding. Because I'll be honest, sometimes those picture books, they can be a little tough to grasp without, some direction.
Totally. And think about this. How cool is it that you can tell a story without using any language?
Hmm.
Pictures are like their own universal language, right?
You're right, you're right. Like, no matter where you're from, you can probably understand what's happening in a picture.
Right. So the main character, he's this young boy, and you can tell right away he loves to play.
Ah, the classic playful kid. Every story needs one. What's he playing with, though?
His absolute favorite thing, and you guessed it, a paper boat.
Okay, connecting back to those instructions on the cover. Nice touch.
See, they're thinking about everything. And there's a father figure, too. You see him in the beginning, helping make the boat, then again later, comforting the boy. But it's interesting, his face is never fully shown.
Now, that's a choice. Why do you think they did that?
Well, some folks think it's because it's not about him specifically. It's about that father-son bond, that connection.
So focusing on the relationship, not the individual. Interesting. Yeah, I can see that. Makes it more relatable.
Mm.
Anyone can see themselves in that role.
And the boy, he goes through this whole emotional roller coaster. At first, he's super happy playing with his boat. Then he loses it, and he is just devastated.
Oh, poor kid. Happens to the best of us, losing something you love. But hey, it's a good lesson, right? Dealing with disappointment.
Exactly. But the story doesn't end there. He finds his way back to happiness through something new he creates. That's pretty powerful, right?
Yeah, overcoming obstacles, finding a new path.
Yeah.
Definitely powerful stuff, especially for kids.
All right, let's walk through the story now bit by bit. It starts on a rainy day. Classic picture book start, right? The boy and his dad are folding a newspaper into, you guessed it, a boat.
Gotta love those rainy day activities. Brings back memories. But I'm curious, how's it illustrated?
It's all close-ups of their hands working together, like you can feel the care they're putting into it. It's this quiet moment of connection between them.
Nice. You can tell a lot about a relationship from how people touch things. That gentleness, that shared focus.
And the boy pops visually. He's wearing this bright yellow raincoat and boots, like a little ray of sunshine on a gray day.
Ah, symbolism. Love it. Rain might be falling, but his spirit's not dampened.
Exactly. And he's not just standing around, he's using his imagination, turning those puddles into oceans for his little boat to sail.
Oh, I love that. The power of a kid's imagination. A puddle becomes a vast sea. Reminds us adults to not take things so literally all the time.
Totally. But then, turning point. He lets his boat float down a stream and it disappears down a drain. Gone.
Oh, no. Heartbreak. I bet he's crushed. How does the book show that?
It's subtle but powerful. You see the soggy newspaper, the one they used to make the boat, just lying there ruined.
Oh, man, the visual representation of loss right there. Soaked and useless. That hits hard, even for adults.
And the boy, you see him walking home, shoulders slumped, head down. It's like you can feel his sadness even without seeing his face.
See, that's the power of illustration. You get it instantly. No words needed.
But then Dad steps in, he dries the boy off, gives him some hot chocolate, that kind of thing. It's that quiet comfort.
Yeah, those little gestures that speak volumes. Dad's there for him, no judgment, just love and support.
Right. And then, get this, they unfold that same soggy newspaper. You know the one that was the boat?
Okay, I'm on the edge of my seat here. What do they do with the ruined newspaper?
They start folding it again. But this time, they make a paper airplane.
Whoa, that's cool. From boat, lost to the water, to airplane, taking to the skies. That's like a whole metaphor right there.
Yeah. I know, right? And the last scene, sunshine. The rain has stopped. The boy is running with his airplane, soaring high. It's this feeling of hope and new beginnings.
Beautiful. Like the storm has passed, literally and emotionally.
So looking back on the whole thing, some big themes emerge. One, the power of imagination. It's front and center.
Yeah, that's clear. The whole adventure starts with a simple paper boat. It's all about seeing potential in the everyday.
And it's about dealing with disappointment, too. It happens, but you can move on.
Really important message for kids, especially. Life's full of little disappointments. Gotta learn to roll with it.
And I think it also highlights that silent strength of parents, being there for your kids without needing to say a lot.
Absolutely. That unspoken support. Sometimes that's all you need.
The book also makes you think, like, are we as adults missing out on those paper boat moments?
Paper boat moments. I like that. Those little sparks of joy and wonder in everyday things.
Right. We get so caught up in our routines, we forget to see the magic in simple things.
It's like Miyares is telling us to tap back into that childlike wonder,
Yeah.
to see the world with fresh eyes.
You couldn't have said it better myself. So if anyone listening wants to explore more books like this, there are some amazing ones out there. If you loved the imagination in Float, check out The Snowy Day.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Classic. A kid exploring the wonder of a snowy day. Pure joy.
Or Harold and the Purple Crayon. This kid, he literally draws his own world. Talk about powerful imagination.
And we can't forget Where the Wild Things Are, a true journey of the imagination. And then there's King Jack and the Dragon, which shows how everyday stuff becomes part of these epic adventures.
Right. And if losing the boat really got to you, try Dogger. It's about this kid who loses his favorite stuffed animal. It'll tug at your heartstrings.
Oh, and Nuffle Bunny. That one's hilarious. It's about a lost comfort object, too, but with a funny twist. And for something a bit deeper, there's The Paper Dolls. It explores those bittersweet feelings of things passing, but memories remaining.
For more rainy day fun, Rain by Sam Usher is a must. It captures the simple joy of splashing in puddles.
And don't miss Warm Weather. Pure rainy day delight for kids.
And then there's Puddle. This one shows how a rainy day can be the start of some seriously creative fun.
And of course, if you're hooked on the wordless thing, you got to check out The Snowman. It's a classic for a reason.
And for a modern take, there's Journey. It's this stunning, wordless adventure all about imagination.
Okay, now a bit about the man behind Float. Daniel Miyares, the author and illustrator, he's a master of visual storytelling. That's clear.
And guess what? The whole idea for Float came from a simple drawing. Just a boy, a paper boat, and a puddle.
See, inspiration can come from the simplest things. It's all about looking at the world with open eyes.
What I love about Float is that it shows how big adventures can come from the smallest thing.
Right. It's a full story with emotions, themes, and even life lessons, all told without a single word. Pretty amazing.
It reminds you that creativity, dealing with disappointment, and finding new beginnings are all part of life.
And the way it's told, so visually you can read it again and again and discover something new each time.
Exactly. It's a testament to the power of a good picture, that's for sure.
At the end of the day, Float reminds us that even on a rainy day, there's potential for adventure. We just got to tap into our imaginations.
So here's a little something to think about. What are those paper boat moments we're missing in our own lives? Those moments of simple joy and wonder that are right there if we just open our eyes to them.
And maybe, just maybe, Float can help us see those moments a little easier. It's like a little nudge to remember the magic that's all around us.
I hope so. I really do.
Me too. Me too.